So I am back. I wanted to do a quick chatty video. I just came back from the library. I actually had a half day today at work, which is great because I was really tired. I didn't get really good sleep last night, and then come to find out, woke up and there were like 3 inches of snow outside. And so once I got back and ate, I was able to clean that off. Plus it's like 40 degrees and now it's gonna melt, and then it's gonna freeze over tomorrow because it's supposed to be cold. Anyway, Weather Girl is done. I just wanted to share with you some library pickups and talk to you about what I'm finishing up reading this week. Actually, I might do a separate video as to what I read in January. But what I'll share with you what I'm currently reading and hopefully want to finish up before February 1st, which I believe is Saturday. So I am reading East of Eden by John Steinbeck. I've only read Of Mice and Men when I was in high school, and I honestly need to revisit that book because his writing is amazing, and I don't think I was old enough to appreciate it. And I read that as a sophomore, so I just need to reread his other works because this has been like, it's taken me aback, and I look at this like it's crazy. I'm about 200 pages away from finishing up, and I really want to see how much I can finish up before. So today's Tuesday? No, today's Wednesday. So I'm really gonna try to hunker down and finish before Saturday, I hope. I have finished quite a few audiobooks since, so I think I'll do a separate video. I did film my top like 10 or 15 books for 2024, and I'm gonna have to refilm that because I forgot a book, and I think I do want to narrow it down to 10 books instead of 15 because that video was just super long and I just felt so newbie-ish. I was not organized, and I feel like now I can put it together a little bit better. So that is coming. I wanted to share with you what I found. What I was picking up at the library, I was returning a book, but I had this on hold, and they finally had this. I've been wanting to read this for a while. This is 49 Days by Agnes Lee, and it is a graphic novel. It wasn't available for borrow for a while until just recently. It's basically about the transitions that our souls go through after death, I believe. I don't know too much about it. I remember like hearing about it, and then I put it on hold at the library, and it just was not available. So I kind of forgot about it, and then I saw that it popped up that they did have it. And so I picked it up, and this should be fairly easy to read, obviously. I think probably in a sitting. So I'm really excited to read this. I haven't read a graphic novel since 2023. I don't think I read one last year, and I do love them. I don't read a ton of them, but when I do read them, I feel like I really love them and enjoy them. I love these receipts that the library gives you that tells you how much you've saved, so I don't feel so bad. So I saved $18.99 by borrowing this, and you gotta support the libraries. Like they need, plus like my taxes are like paying for those, right? This year I've saved $47.98, and since I began using that library, which I started in 2021, I've saved $11,416.23, which is pretty amazing. I don't know if that includes Libby because I use Libby every freaking day. Every day. All right, they do have like a for sale cart outside, like right when you're going to the library. So they have like used, like their used books right when you go in, and it's like paperbacks are like 50 cents and hardcovers are $1. So I always go through those, and I have found some really good gems in there. And these, I feel like it was serendipitous, like when I went, because I'll show you why. So I have a couple of paperbacks and a couple of hardcovers. This first one I typically wouldn't pick up, but I was like, this is a good summer, throw it in your beach bag type of book. It's Ellen Hildebrand's The Matchmaker, and I'm gonna try to take that shit off because I hate freaking stickers. This is about a 48-year-old Nantucketer. I grew up in Massachusetts, so I should be able to say that pretty well, but I can't. A 48-year-old Nantucketer. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, I'm picking it up because she's my age. And I guess she's like a big matchmaker. I didn't read this whole thing. I've enjoyed a couple of her books. The ones that I have read by her, I think I've read like 3. They were through audiobooks, so I just wanted to see what it would be like to read it in print. The next book that I have is called If I Forget You by Thomas Christopher Green. I've never heard of this. I have never heard of this author. I think he has another book. What caught my eye about it was, first of all, was the snowy scene. And plus, it's blurred by Wally Lamb, who is one of my favorite authors. I guess this is about a long lost love. So the quick blurb here is 2 former lovers reconnect in this beautiful and haunting tale of a great lost love from the critically acclaimed author of The Headmaster's Wife. I've never heard of that book. It had kind of low ratings on Goodreads, but what's funny is that I sometimes like the books that people rate really low, so I don't trust it. And it's not super thick. And, you know, oh, and it looks like it has 2 timelines. I love different timelines. Is it 2 timelines? I don't know. It seems like it's going to be from 2 different perspectives, which I'm down with. The other one that I found is actually Angela's Ashes. I still haven't read this, and I typically prefer to listen to nonfiction, but I've heard so many wonderful things about this, so I did want to pick it up and read it. I actually had this a while ago, and I got rid of it when I was in the middle of a move, and I got rid of a whole bunch of books, which to this day I still I still regret, but it's fine. And it won the Pulitzer Prize, and I tend to gravitate to books that have award-winning. I just end up liking them, so I thought, why not for $1? And yeah, I look forward to reading this. And this belonged to somebody who lived in Toledo, Ohio. How it got here, who knows, but it's always interesting to see. Mrs. Richards. All right, so this is the part that I was like, serendipitous, this feels amazing. I found this. This is New Hampshire Rail Trails. How amazing. One of my like quiet goals, I haven't really said it out loud or said to anyone or written down, or maybe I did write it down somewhere, is that I want to venture out and explore more trails in New Hampshire, because I typically do my normal trails a couple miles down the road from me, and I do that one every time I do go for a walk. I do that one because it's down the street, but I do want to venture out more, especially in the summer, when the days are longer and I have more time. And what's crazy is that I think this looks like, well, I don't know that this is by the trail that I do go, but this looks very similar to where I go, but I don't think it is. But it has all the New Hampshire rail trails. Like, how freaking amazing is that? Brand new. It just goes over all of them. I have like all these bookmarks and notes on my phone as to all these other ones that I want to do. So this will be really fun to go through and kind of highlight which ones I want to visit and then check them off. How fun. I'm so excited about this. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to share. I'm trying to figure out the best place to film, because I feel like I get better lighting in my living room, but this is where most of my books are. I kind of have them spread out around the house, but I kind of like this chair, but the lighting is over here. The sun is kind of be setting in the next couple of hours. So I'm just trying to figure out where to film. So excuse me as I try to figure that out. And excuse me for still being a newbie and trying to get my thoughts together. That I think I do want to film my top for 2024 tomorrow, because I do have the day off. And fun fact, I will be going to a library book sale tomorrow in the afternoon. So I might film a little bit of that. If you guys want to see a book haul of what I picked up at the library book sale, let me know and I can do that, because that's fun. It's always fun to show you what you pick up used. And this library usually has some really good finds. They don't do a great job about organizing it, but I don't care. That's the fun part, is like the scavenging, and yeah, I'm excited. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.